Hello, everyone. Please excuse the background. There was a little bit of an accident. Thank God nobody got hurt. But I think this is very important. And 16 months in captivity. Your family was kidnapped. Your little boys, your wife, and yourself. The wife and boys were kidnapped from one section. You were kidnapped separately. And as it turns out, Hebrew media is reporting today, according to the Times of Israel and other publications, that during his time in captivity, Yarden Bibas was taunted about the fate of the rest of his family. So you come home, as he did this past Saturday, and your family's not there. Your extended family's there, but your immediate family's not there. And you still don't know any more about them than you did while you were being held. Now, when he was being held, as I said, he was taunted. Hamas claimed that his family had been killed by an Israeli airstrike in Gaza. Now, Israel doesn't buy this. And Hamas was supposed to have released by now women and children, civilian women and children. That would be Shiri Bibas, the mom. That would be Kfir Bibas, who's now 2 years old. He was 9 months when he was taken. And that would be Ariel Bibas, who was 4. He's now 5. And this past week, Israel doubled down from reports and insisted that Hamas provide more information on the fate of the Bibas family. As far as we know, that has not happened. As far as the statements put out by the extended family, that has not happened. They're holding out hope, but they don't know anything more than they've known right along. And this is such an outrage. Again, as I've stated before, first of all, that the world, and when I say the world, our government here in the United States, I know an American was released, and thank God he was released. And I'll get to that in a second, along with the total of 3 people who were released over the weekend. A dual citizenship, Israeli-American. But how is it that the littlest of angels, don't get me wrong, every hostage should be returned, but these little children and their mom, nobody knows where they are. Nobody knows if they're alive or dead. And nobody, I won't say nobody cares, but do you ever hear American media mention them? Have you ever heard Biden mention them when he was president, or Kamala when she was running, or Trump? I don't hear it. Oh, we don't want to anger Hamas, I guess. And what leverage does Israel have over Hamas? None? How come they can't force Hamas? How come Hamas gets to put on a show of strength and victory and hold the Bibas family? Imagine being the father. Imagine being Yarden and coming home, and your family is still there. Just imagine. So, I don't know what to say, except keep remembering them, along with the other hostages. But again, in a civilized world, shouldn't their names be on the tip of everybody's tongues? Shouldn't everybody know, oh, sure, the Bibas family, oh, sure, and know the names and know the circumstances? And shouldn't Israel be forcing Shouldn't the United States be threatening Hamas that, hey, now, it's not happening. It's just not happening. And I'm sorry. If they're deceased, God forbid, bring the bodies home. If the terrorist scum Nazi animals killed them, bring the bodies home. Don't give them a pass. This is an outrage. It's an outrage. And again, every hostage that returns is important. Don't get me wrong. I think the deal stinks. I said the deal stinks. And to release the Palestinian prisoners who have murdered innocent Israelis, how do those families feel? And to think that rewarding kidnapping, rewarding what took place on October 7th in any way, is going to, prevent another October 7th? No, God forbid, but we're going to see more kidnappings because it works. And that's the sick part of this too. There's so much in my head that I hate about this deal. So much. And I don't know what to say. Let's thank God for the hostages that have come home. Let's thank God that Yarden Bibas is home. You know, I never stopped with the orange. I have orange displayed in various places outside and car and all that stuff. And I've never stopped. I didn't take it down after a day. If you watch my previous video on this, the extended family asked for people about a week or so ago for one day, I think it was last Wednesday, to display orange for the red hair of the two children. Well, maybe still do it. Say their names. Say their names. Shiri, Ariel, and Kfir. Say their names. And hey, media. Hey, U.S. administration. Hey, Israel media. Israel administration. Force Hamas to account for these people. Because it's just beyond comprehension how in a civilized world there is no accountability. And the Red Cross bitching about Israel and how they're handling the hostage transfers, this stinking lousy group that never once visited an Israeli hostage. Folks, maybe we don't live in a civilized world. Maybe that's the problem. All right. Say their names, wear orange, display orange, and keep the pressure out there. Pass this video around like you did last time. Last time it was so effective. There's so many people saw it, and I'm so glad. Pass it around, share, and post it, and please subscribe to the channel. And I thank you. Until next time, stay safe, everybody.